Hello everyone, today I tried to defeat the Magnus Carlson but with hints. Pawn e4, pawn c5, knight c3, knight c6, knight f3, pawn g6, pawn d4, pawn captures pawn, knight captures pawn, g7 bishop, knight captures knight, pawn captures knight, bishop c4, king a5, bishop d2, knight f6, king e2, switches rook and queen, pawn h3, rook b8, switches rook and queen, king a5, pawn b3, pawn d5, pawn captures pawn, king captures king, and the bishop captures the king. Knight captures my pawn, knight captures knight, pawn captures knight, rook c1, rook d8, pawn c4, bishop a6, rook d1, d4 pawn, c4 pawn, rook b2, bishop e3, rook captures rook, bishop captures rook, rook a2, c4 pawn, bishop b2, rook c2, bishop b5, bishop f3, bishop a1, queen h2, bishop e5, pawn g3, pawn a5, pawn c6, bishop a6, pawn c7, bishop c8, rook c5, pawn f6, rook b5, and bishop captures pawn. Rook c5, bishop captures the pawn, queen captures the bishop, bishop f5, rook c7, queen f7, bishop c5, rook g1, bishop g2, rook e1, rook a7, rook e5, bishop d4, rook e1, and then bishop a3, rook d1, rook captures the pawn, rook d3, rook c5, bishop e6, pawn h4, and then pawn h5, bishop f3, rook d7, bishop e4, rook d1, queen g2, bishop b3, pawn f3, bishop e6, bishop c2, rook e1, bishop f4, rook a1, rook c7, rook a2, queen g3, bishop d5, bishop d2, rook b2, bishop e3, rook b5, bishop d2, rook b6, bishop e3, rook e6, bishop f4, rook a6, bishop d2, rook b6, rook c5, rook d6, bishop h6, rook c6, and the rook captures the rook, and the bishop captures the rook, bishop e3, bishop d5, pawn f4, bishop e6, bishop d4, bishop f5, bishop b3, bishop e6, bishop d1, bishop f5, bishop b3, bishop e6, bishop a4, bishop f5, bishop c3, queen e6, queen f3, queen f7, queen e3, queen g7, queen d4, queen f8, bishop b4, queen f7, bishop e3, queen f8, bishop c4, queen e8, bishop c5, queen d7, bishop b5, queen e6, bishop c4, queen d7, bishop a3, queen e8, bishop b4, bishop d7, bishop d3, queen f7, bishop c2, bishop e6, bishop d2, bishop d7, bishop e4, bishop g4, bishop c3, bishop d7, queen c5, queen g7, bishop b4, queen f7, bishop c3, bishop g4, queen c6, bishop h3, bishop e1, bishop c8, bishop f2, bishop g4, bishop e3, bishop e2, queen c7, bishop g4, queen d8, pawn e5, pawn captures pawn, and pawn captures pawn another time, queen c7, bishop f5, bishop d5, queen f6, bishop g5, queen g7, bishop e3, queen h7, bishop g5, pawn e4, queen d6, queen g7, queen e7, queen h7, queen f8, bishop e6, bishop capturing the bishop, queen h8, bishop g8, pawn e3, and bishop f6, and that's a checkmate for me. So Magnus lost his butt.